This is the most important tool in woodworking. It's called a circular saw. There we have it. And with me right here, we have a 1400 watts circular saw. So we're going to look at how to basically assemble this circular saw in a simple and most secure way that will put you and the people around you at safety. Okay, so there's a video that I did that has got the unboxing, but in the process I did not explain some of the parts that you get and how to assemble them. So let's look into that. So first of all, this is a manual, and this manual has got all the instructions. It has got all the instructions and all the parts. So that's how it looks like. Basically, that's it. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to assemble it. Okay, so apart from this manual, inside you have this Allen key. So this is mostly used when you want to change the blade, lock it into place. So I'll show you how to use this. We also have this is a guide rail. So this will help you to measure the distance that you want to cut, the size that you want to cut. So there we have it. And then we have this tool. So I'm going to show you step by step how to use this tool effectively. So there are different parts of this tool. So first of all, there's this part. This is actually the motor. This is what makes this machine power. And we also have a cord. We have two types. We have the corded one and we have the cordless one. So this is the corded one. So I'll use to connect to my power source. Right. So right here we have this knob, and this knob is used to, when you try to press this is used to now make the blade turn. There's this trigger here that is used to make the blade turn. So you cannot press this because you can accidentally press on it. So we have this safety feature, this lock feature. If you press to it, if you press it, that's when you'll be able to now press that trigger and the blade will start spinning. Unless you do that, the trigger will not be pressed, hence the blade will not spin. So this is a very important feature, a very safety feature. And you know, circular saw, this is the most dangerous tool because of kickbacks. Any slight mistake will make this circular saw have a kickback. So it's very important that you have this. And the other safety feature that you have it's this fence. So this will be able to house the blade inside, so that in case you didn't have this button and you pressed on it, then the blade will turn, but the biggest part of it will be protected. Okay, so let's look at the front profile. At the front profile, we have some knobs, and these knobs, some of them are used to change the angle at which you want to cut, and one of that knob is this specific knob here. So this knob, if you look closely, you will see that there are some degrees here, and these degrees are used to now change the angles at which you want to cut your wood. So as of right now, you'll see it at 0. So you'll have to unlock it, and then you unlock the front part. So this is the front part, and also at the back here you also unlock. There's also another one here, so you also unlock this one, so it's now free. So now you can now change, you can now twist it. So let me take a let me try and see if I can get a good angle. But basically you can change now the degrees from 0 to 15 to 30 to 45, and once you're comfortable with the degrees that you want, then just come the front and you lock it into place. So this part is flat, but the blade itself slants at 45 degrees. So when you cut, you have a kind of a slanting cut of 45 degrees. So that's how you do it, right? Okay, so apart from that, let me get it back to 0 degrees. So just get it back to 0 degrees and you lock it. You lock it right into place. Okay, so apart from that, we also have there's another knob here. Okay, let's finish first with the front part. So this specific knob here, it's used to tighten the guide. So this is the guide that I showed you, this guide. So there's a hole at the front here. Don't know if you're able to see. There's this specific hole here that you insert the guide, and then it will come up to this knob, So that specific knob, that is the one that you will use to tighten it. So let me first loosen it up, make sure that my guide is able to pass through, and then once it's able to pass through, now you will adjust to what length you want to cut, because your wood will be sitting here, and then you'll be able to now measure how big you want to cut it. Also, let me just get some good lighting. Let me first pause it, get some good lighting so that at least you can get some of these things. Okay, now I think we have a much better view. So now you find that here we have something that will show you there are two markings that will be able to show you how big your blade, how big you want to cut your wood. So after that, you just tighten it, and then place your wood right here, and then you just cut. Okay, so that's it for that. So the other thing is you want to change the depth at which you want to cut your wood. So there's this specific like a knob here. There's a specific knob here between the handle and the blade fence. You'll find that the specific knob here that you'll use. So you'll just lift it up. Show you right here. You just lift it up, and then you can be able now to change the height at which you cut. So now you're able to change the height, and once you're comfortable with the height that you want, then you just lock it again into place using the same knob. So you can come up to this position and then lock it down. So now you are able now to cut at that depth. So and also we have this one is used to just open the fence. So that is the basic. Those are the basic parts of this ingco 1400 watts circular saw. So this part can only allow for 7¼ inch blade. You can get much smaller circular saws, can get much bigger circular saws, but this specific one allows for 7¼ inch blade. So I'll show you how to now connect the blade. So with my Allen key, it's my Allen key. And then we have my blade. So this is my blade. But this specific one is rated for wood. So you can get for wood, you can get for metal, you can get for plywood. There are different types. So when you go to buy this specific blade, you make sure that you confirm which type of material you want to use it for which specific purpose. So for this case, this is for wood. So with my blade here, now what I'll do is I'll come here. Let me try and lower this a little bit. Okay, now much better. So now here we are. So I want to loosen up this nut, and the way to loosen up is using this Allen key. So first of all, I'll put in my nut here, but then you'll notice that once I try to open it in any direction, it will still open. Now that is opening it. So I remove that nut and I remove that first layer of it. So don't remove both of them. This sits in between the blade and this first plate. So there are two plates. There's this first plate, and then Hope you're able to see. So there's this first plate that sits right there, and when you remove the blade, this is how it should look like. But basically the blade should sit here. So now take my blade, this direction facing outwards, and then just lift up that fence, lift it up and slide it right in there. So make sure that it snaps into that black thing, and then now put that on top. And then your nut should go back. So now this is where the dilemma comes in. You're trying to lock it, but then it moves with the blade. This is a problem because it will not be fully tightened. So in order to fully tighten it, what you have to do is basically there is this kind of a push button right here at the front, whereby close to the knobs that you use to change the angles that you want to cut, there is that specific push button. So you have to press on that button. You press on it, and then after pressing on it, then take your Allen key now, and then now tighten it. Now you'll see that your blade is not moving. Your blade is not moving until you feel that it has tightened into position. Now I have my circular saw ready to now use. So for usage, you have to make sure that you have a flat surface. Make sure that you don't stand behind the circular saw. I'll give you more tips in another video, whereby I'll try to explain the safety, how to safely use a circular saw, because this is one of the most dangerous tools. So in another video I'll show you exactly how to use it properly. Like for example, you should not stand directly behind the circular saw in case of a kickback. Understand, when there's a kickback, this specific circular saw will kick back to you. So you should always be standing at a side. Yeah. So basically that's how you use a circular saw. The first video was an unboxing video. This video I've shown you how to assemble it and the basic parts of the circular saw. So once you know that and how to handle your circular saw, now the next step is now how to properly handle this specific tool. So I have a very short cable. I wanted to show you how it works, so just bear with me. With time I'll get a bigger one that you can be able to work on from distance. So let's just okay, so today I won't be cutting any wood, but I'll just be showing you basically I've connected it to power, and now I see what I was telling you. If you try to press this trigger, there's nothing, but once I press it, then I'm able to now press on the trigger. So as you can see, now it's pressed, and now I'm able to, now I'll hold it tight, then so basically that's it. So in the next video we'll look at some of the safety, how to properly use this tool. So see you in the next one.